not go quietly. You hear that, England? Throw whatever you want at me. You're terrible weather, you're perverted killers, you're spotted dick.
How you doing, everybody? It's Jehoiadek Maccabeus Everyday Survival. Got the crazy beard going on. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Before I get started, I want to clarify something. I put up a video last week or something. It's been the past week about the Marines deploying in July. And I took the video down because I didn't go into enough detail to explain myself, and had a Marine contact me and inform me on what the Marine Expeditionary Units actually do in all this. And I understand that. I do. I understand that completely. I didn't make the video and not know that. I didn't just grab a deployment out of thin air and turn it into a conspiracy. I'm fairly fond of the Marine Corps, and so when I see different headlines on different apps that I use, and any headline that ever says Marine Corps, I read it. And generally deployments, there's 2 MEUs in deployment at all times. There's 7 of them, and there's generally 1 over in the Middle East area. And usually when they get sent out on a deployment, there's not mainstream coverage of it. You might see a little article in a local paper like the San Diego paper or something like that, but this deployment made CNN, NBC, ABC, and a couple others. It was all over the news that day, and it was about Iran to the store. And that's what I based the information off of, because for some reason they did put it in this time, and it was specified to that region, that country, which ties into what's going on now. And I just wanted to clarify that I just don't grab deployments and turn it into a conspiracy. I'm a little sharper than that. I'm just not always it doesn't always come out. I forget what I'm saying a lot of times, and I apologize about that. But anyway, this video today is going to be about the oddball shit that I carry in my get home bag and my bug out vehicle, my get home vehicle, whichever way you want to look at it. This can also apply to bug out bags. First item, and this isn't the one that I carry now. This is the one I carried several years ago, a wig. It looks like that wig from the mom from Every Which Way But Loose, that old 1970 something movie with Clint Eastwood. Philo Beto's mom, the old granny on the porch with the shotgun. Kind of looks like the wig she wore when she went to go get her license. But anyway, they have a lot better wigs out there nowadays. You can get some pretty nice stuff that looks really real. And you might need a wig. You might need to go completely incognito and look like the people around you type thing. You know, especially if you're in some, liberal shithole like LA or Seattle or somewhere like that, a wig could come in handy. And if you didn't have a wig, places you could find one pretty easy, other than a store, like a strip joints and stuff like that. A lot of strippers carry wigs. I'm not going to put on a long blonde wig per se, without shaving my beard, but it's just something that to keep in mind. You know, you may have to do it. It seems a little funny, but it could be reality. I got several of these. They're always giving them away. They're gun locks. I keep a couple in my bag, a couple in my vehicle, and they're real handy if you need to pull a gate shut and lock it. You know, like the kind that's around a ballpark or an industrial area, or security doors, or a gate at a, you know, that leads into a terrace type thing. Somebody might be chasing you and you may want to lock that gate. Maybe an area where you're going to stay for the night and you need to secure that gate. A lot of applications it can be used for. I got this back in the 90s. You might laugh at this too. This is a little spyglass for seeing around corners. You know, that can be handy in a, especially in an urban environment. Another aspect of security is motion lights. This is one I keep in a pack if I had to go off on foot. It's also in the vehicle at all times. They're set off by motion. You may have to be completely dark, you know, no light, and you still need something to let you know if something's coming in a certain way. And sure, they can see that light too, but it lets you know. This is another one that I carry. Pro 4 Tactical. It's supposed to look like a security camera. Solar charged. That stays in my vehicle. Also, and this is going to get probably a little touchy for some people maybe. You could very well be in an area in a, you know, one of them cesspool cities, and you may have to blend in like the enemy to get through a certain area where there's unrest or something. This is a tan one. That's more for out hunting. Here's a camo one. This is more stuff for in the woods and stuff like that. This one would be an urban one, more than likely. Unless you're up to nefarious shit. And if you are, don't tell me. Don't tell anybody. That's one of the keys to not getting hemmed up is keep your mouth shut. Oh, and the last item. Nix. This is hair lice shampoo. And if you've had to bug out or you got your get home bag, whatever, and you're leaving the city to get home, you never know where you're going to end up sleeping at night. You may not have adequate shelter. You may not have adequate cover to cover yourself up with. And you could end up with lice or scabies. I was told about this by a pharmacist friend of mine. And you can rub it on, if you get scabies, you can rub it on your skin and leave it overnight. And it'll get rid of the scabies. And I just thought that was really good information to know. I'm not planning on having lice or scabies, but you never know what kind of environment you're going to end up in. And who wants to pack around critters that are sucking your blood and irritating you to death? I think that's all I got. I don't see nothing else I drug out here. That little hatchet that I made 4 or 5 years ago out of the alternator bracket, I just sharpened it up, threw it in a handle. Still going strong. I'm on my probably 5th or 6th winter. I mainly keep it here by the stove, splitting kindling and stuff like that. Still going strong. It had a mulberry handle. You can make tools out of about anything you need. Yeah, can run across people. Anyway, hope everybody has a good day. Hope you got something out of it. Kind of see how crazy I am. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe.